welcome once again into the daily urgency meeting of resilience. Your host, Ming, Ahmad. I hope you don't get tired of me thanking you for joining me on these journeys, or in my journey, and your journey, and in these 500 seconds, we're sharing our respective journeys together. I must thank you. And for me, it's I'm learning each and every day as recent revelations on myself and understandings about the value of love. Loving myself. Yes, my son taught me this about loving everyone, but it starts with loving myself. And then also expressing, not feeling and thinking, but stating my gratitude for the opportunity to share words and ideas and thoughts that I don't create, that come to me. I just try to decide, choose, state, and put them in some semblance of sanity, some semblance of clarity that you can use on your journey. Certainly, I don't mean to distract you or to help you to deviate from where you're going. Hopefully, I'm here to help. Today's topic is called We Are Gathered Here Today. Obviously, you're not here for a funeral or for a wedding, but we're gathered here today for these 500 seconds. And I say that to say we are here to acknowledge the gift and the grace of this experience, of these observations, of these thoughts and ideas we're sharing right now in this moment, of this moment and of this day. Like all around us, none of it did we create. None of it. It was created for us to experience, to go through, to peel away maybe the clouds and the fog and the dust and the storms and the rain, to make sure we stay focused on what that purpose is for each of us, individually and then collectively. So yes, even given those conditions, the successes, the hard lessons, they all happen every day, every moment, every week. But whether those successes or those challenges, none of them can we live in. We can't reside there. And since we only have to express gratitude and gratefulness to still be alive in this moment, I think that is an easy entry fee, because it costs us nothing to be here, yet we only have the obligation to put forward our best awareness, to accept our responsibility and personal accountability as we continue to discover who and what we are. All that's required of you and I is presence, patience, and production from that presence. Probably a better way to put it would be, although in each podcast, and also one of the major taglines in the book, Resilience, the Beauty of Presence, I talk about presence. And presence is a great word. It's been used for the past couple of decades about, being present. I'm present. I'm here. I'm now. But as I wrote the book that I completed many years ago, but as I continued to review it and refine it for the podcast and the workshops I've been putting on for the past couple of months, it's pushing me to further refine that. The term is great. Presence is critical in my philosophy or my proposition to those of you out there who want to hear about it. But to me, didn't have enough. It was enough then, but it needed to get more substance. So what does presence really mean? To me, as I'm learning of myself, is development of that thing called love, that thing called patience, but more importantly, putting a fine point on what does presence mean, what does it represent, is production. What do I produce from my presence in each moment, in each day, to confirm to myself, not to you, but to myself, that I am present? What did I produce? It's a pretty clear-cut additional question that, as I said before, any genuine, original question has the answer in it. So it might not be the exact answer, but at least to pique your attention to address that. What did I produce in this discussion today? What did I produce in this podcast today? What I'm producing in myself in each moment I step out of the bed, step out of the shower, step in that car, step into a meeting, step into a gas station. What do I produce? Not just what I present, what do I produce? So, of course, as I usually do, it generates and produces more questions. Are you present in your knowledge and understanding and applied wisdom that you use to produce and express your purpose and your message? Certainly, it is good to be alive as opposed to the other option, certainly. But it's also best to recognize the value, quality, relevance, and consistency of your personal practice of self-discovery. So rather than wait for that external confirmation of your value, your worth, your relevance, and your quality, think about this. We should gather ourselves individually and fully, and then with others. Gather yourself first, fully, and then with others. With that, trying to find a better word, with that construct, with that outline, with that foundation, how about that? With that foundation, we individually and collectively can produce the presence from your defined beauty. Remember, in the book also, Resilience, the Beauty of Presence, I'm asking you to consider that main question. What drives you? It's very important. I am offering to you, not just to remain grateful, to remain not content, but to gather ourselves fully in these moments that are given to us. And for us, all we have to do is put forth our presence, but also the other tagline, to produce in every moment, each instance, every day from that presence. That's our payback. That's our entry fee. That's our ticket to stay in this game called the journey. But given that, please stay present, stay current, produce from your presence. And remember,